Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a Bleach statue unboxing. It's been a while since we unboxed anything for Bleach, and in this case we have something a little bit different for the channel. We've never unboxed something like this. I wouldn't say it's NSFW, but it is, as you guys can see right there, it's a swimsuit party line of all of the beach girls. This is the second one in their line. This is from Yuanmeng Studio. The first one was Rangiku, and I missed out on that one, but I am on the search for it just because I do want to get my favorite gals from Bleach in this line. I think this line is actually pretty nice. The box right here is beautiful, just like the statue, at least from the photos that I've seen. We're going to take a close look at it here in a bit. I don't know if it's cast off, but if it is, I'll most likely have exclusive content for that just for my members. In the future, I will have more NSFW statues, so I will show those off just for my members. If you guys want to become a member so you don't miss out on that exclusive content, make sure to click the link in the description down below. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this statue. I'm anxious to see what this looks like in person. Hopefully it looks as good as the pictures that we've seen from the production updates. Off the bat, I can already tell you guys this is a cast off. I had to actually put her bra, which was over here, and place it on her body right here. So again, if you guys want to see what this looks like cast off, that will be content just exclusive for my YouTube members. But packaging overall looks really good, although I will say this bikini top, it did break. There was a break here, so that's unfortunate. I will have to try and glue that up together, but everything else, hopefully there's no more breaks. We're gonna go ahead and start the assembly process on this, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, there she is. And honestly, I really like this one. I love all of the colors. I think she looks beautiful. The body sculpt looks amazing. So yeah, going into the rating for this, for the base, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I love the whole beach theme. I love the little chibi characters with the Ichigo sound right there. And then this part right here is my favorite. I don't remember his name, but if I'm not mistaken, he took her spot as the number 3 Espada, but only because Nell got transformed into a baby practically, but she'll always be in this form. She's definitely stronger than him. So I love the fact that she's kind of just stepping on him, and the clear resin looks really nice as well. Another thing that I like, I don't know why, but I really like it, is this float right here. It just gives it a nice touch. It looks really cute and it looks nice right behind her. I actually really like that touch, and yeah, that's why I'm giving the base an 8 out of 10. As far as the body sculpt, I mean, the body sculpt, like I said, it looks amazing. I think they did a great job with the body sculpt. I also love how the 3 tattoo looks right behind her. At this angle right here, it looks perfect, very subtle, and yeah, I just like the body sculpt. So I'm gonna have to give the body sculpt probably, I mean, I almost gave it a 10 out of 10 just because I think it does look very nice, but looking at it closely, there are some issues. For example, for her feet, it does look like she has webbed feet. For a statue like this, like a bikini version where you know you're definitely gonna see those feet, I feel like they should probably focus a little more on fixing that web issues that most figures have. I know a lot of figures have it, but I just think they could have done a better job with this type of figure. Also in the chest area, you could definitely see where the 2 boobs attach. It just doesn't have a natural look, and I guess that's just because they're using resin. I'm sure if they had used silicone or something like that, it would have looked a little bit more realistic, which, by the way, there are companies that are starting to use that, but they do add an additional cost to the figure. So I don't think I'll ever get one of those just to make the breast look realistic, but for the purposes of a review, it is something to be noted. And also with the neck, when I was looking at it from the bottom up, it looks very weird. I was like, oh man, that does not look good when you're looking at it down from the bottom. Her neck looks a little bit elongated. It also has this sort of like curvature like this, which again just does not look very realistic. So yeah, I'm gonna have to dock some points for that. But other than those issues that I mentioned, she looks amazing. The curves are there. She looks very sexy. So they did accomplish that goal. And overall, I'd still give this a pretty high score of an 8.5 out of 10 for the body sculpt. Now, as far as the face sculpt go, I will say I like it, but there's just something about it that's a little off. It doesn't quite capture her likeness all that well. It might be her mouth, the way that it's open, but regardless, I still do think she looks beautiful. I love the little headpiece that they put here with the skulls, and I love her hair. I love the way that it flows, and this little touch right here that they added there looks really cute. So regardless of the minor issues that I have, I still think it's a good head sculpt with the hair and everything. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10, just because it, like I said, it doesn't quite capture her likeness all that well, but she still looks beautiful. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for the head sculpt. And then finally, for my personal enjoyment and any just minor issues that I have with it, well, I will say what the biggest issue is just this bra. I mean, I still haven't glued it. I tried to put it together, but for some reason, when she's wearing the bikini top, like this part just doesn't attach. That's why I broke it, because I put it on, and as soon as I tried to put this under her left boob, I guess it's just too big, and they didn't design the top all that well. They should have made this piece here a little bit longer, because it just snaps. There's no way that you can attach it, so it's kind of got to stay like that, or you can choose to display her topless. But honestly, I prefer her with the top. I love the colors. I like the white and green. I think it looks really good on her. So I might just keep her like that. I actually don't think it looks that bad, but you can obviously notice it. So that's the biggest issue that I had. Also, I mean, on the back, because this one is like cast off, there's also gaps right there in the underwear. So that just looks a little off when you're looking at it from the back like that. Another thing I wish they would have added is just make the hand pieces magnetic. They're not magnetic, they're friction fit, so they can, honestly, if I tap this hand right here, it will fall straight off. And if it wasn't for these bracelets that they add with her, you would be able to see the seam line. So I guess I mean, I like the fact that they included them because it hides the seam lines and it actually looks good. So I guess it's not too big of an issue, but the magnetic is, it's just, I don't know, in my opinion, a better design choice for these type of things. Same thing with the head, it just kind of sits on there and it's actually very wobbly. can't show you guys, but it is pretty wobbly. And actually, just including her whole body, it's pretty not too stable. But as you're not moving this thing around or bumping into it or anything like that, you should be okay. So because of everything that I just mentioned, I'll give my overall enjoyment solid 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, I'll put the average here as far as what my score is for this statue. I do really like it though. It's a solid piece, and I really wish that I can find Rangiku at some point. I need her. They would look amazing together, and whenever they make Orihime, I'm definitely getting her as well. As far as any other gals that I might get from this line, they recently made a Halibel. I wasn't the biggest fan, so I'm probably gonna skip that one. But I would definitely like to see a Yoruichi, especially. I want the Rangiku, which already released, and maybe a Rukia. With those 4 gals, I think I would be good with this line, but we'll see what they make. If it depends on the design. If I like the design and the look of the statue, I might go ahead and pick it up because this one did wow me so much. So that's it for this video. If you guys want to see the uncensored version of this, again, consider becoming a member to the channel. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one.